to further explain that. But yeah, I think since we've gone into this topic of military, let's talk about this. And it's a local story. So I know Liz did the story last night. Liz Croyce, if you watch her on LNT, Late News Tonight. You should if you don't. But she will be tipped off. I'm not sure how we got the story. But it was a video that an 18-year-old girl by the name of Carrie Williams shot. She shot this video of her interaction with a police officer, her and her boyfriend's mom. They were stopped by police because of license. Was it?
Oh, yes. The car was expired for 6 months.
Oh, expired registration. Okay.
Her boyfriend's mother was driving her to work.
So they're stopped. And walk me through what happens in this video and why it is she chose to roll.
Okay, so they get out of the car. The police are doing their job, checking the paperwork, all of that. But then she's standing there and they start to pat down her boyfriend's mother. And so she pulls out her camera because she's thinking, oh, my boyfriend would want to see this. I think she texted him at one point and he's like, you know what, roll on this so I can see what's happening to my mom.
I think she said she was talking to him on the phone and he said, okay, we'll turn the camera, like I want to see this, start rolling.
So then she starts recording and the police officer approaches her and says, hey, what are you doing there? What's in your bag? That's what we're looking at. Can we actually hear the audio that's happening?
I don't. Okay, no audio here.
So he's asking her to go through her bag, and she said, hey, why do you have to go through my bag? I've been stopped before. There's no need to go through my bag.
And it's my mother-in-law who got stopped. I was just in the passenger seat, right? Exactly. Or it's her car. It's not mine.
And so from everyone else's point of view, they're saying, why are you going into this woman's bag who didn't do anything? She was just there. She was making sure that her boyfriend's mother got an Uber and got to the next place safely. They had been waiting 20 or 30 minutes for the tow truck to come to take her boyfriend's mother's car back to wherever it needed to go because it needed to be impounded.
And this is, the officers called a tow truck for the car.
Exactly.
And so at this point, the mom was going to be stranded.
Exactly.
So she was like, I'm not leaving, and I'm rolling on tape because I have a right to do that.
Exactly. But what are her rights? I know Liz talks about it in her story.
Yeah.
But you can go to ABC 10 to see Liz's full package from last night. I'll even put the link in this, actually, so that you can watch the video. Actually, Chris did it for us. Thank you, Chris, wherever you are.
Yes, he did. Well, I guess the officer went on to say, because she says, like, why is it that you're going through my purse? Yes. I'm just rolling tape, and clearly they didn't like that she was rolling tape. This is according to her.
Right.
So that's why they went into the bag to try to say, if I'm going to go into the bag, then maybe you'll stop rolling.
Exactly.
So the officer said that we have body cams, so you don't need to record this. This is, again, according to the 18-year-old. The officers went on to say, oh, no, the girl said, I decided to record anyways because if I wanted to post the video, I couldn't say, hey, officer, send me the video so I can post it.
Correct.
So she wanted her own footage, understandably so.
Right.
She believes the reason she ultimately got searched was because she decided to record. Yeah. She said, if I decided to walk off, they weren't going to search me or anything. But since I decided to sit there and record, that's when they decided, oh, we're going to go through her bag. It was retaliation because they didn't want me to record. And so it prompted Liz to go, and there was a panel discussion happening yesterday and last night talking about what are our rights.
Exactly.
And come to find out, this person who was speaking said, if they asked to search your bag and you said no, I guess it's a really gray area, but that they can't search the bag. But if they just start searching the bag, that's where the gray area comes into play. If you don't say no, then I guess they can.
Well, it's like with your trunk. If you're pulled over, a police officer needs to ask permission to enter your trunk. If you don't give that permission, they can't enter. That's the way it works. So it's the same thing with your purse, except her purse had absolutely nothing to do with the car, wasn't in the car.
And it doesn't look like they found anything, but she felt violated because they went through her purse. Danny Garza, who's the law student who led this training last night called Know Your Rights, said in order for an officer to search somebody's belongings, they need consent, a warrant, or probable cause. And through the video, they said, you're free to go, and then he searched her.
Correct. He did tell her she was free to go, but she wanted to stay in order to make sure that her boyfriend's mother was taken care of. She didn't have a car at that point, and she needed to get to her next destination. I think it was well within her means and her rights to stay there.
Right.
But what Vance is saying here is that it's a clear violation of the Fourth Amendment, an illegal search and seizure. He had no warrant and zero probable cause of a crime being done by the young lady. I think that's what a lot of people are thinking today, that she didn't do anything. She was just standing there, not talking to anyone, minding her own business.
So we don't know where this stands now.
We don't.
At last check, she said that the police department in Elk Grove has not reached out to her.
Okay.
But that they were open to speaking with her. She just hadn't heard from them yet. What do you think?
I have a positive,
my tablet died, so I can't see.
Positive viewer comment from Wesley. I would like to say thank you for this live feed. It shows that America isn't so divided after all. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. What's his name?
Wesley. Wesley Capon or Capon. Not sure.
Shout out to Wesley. Thank you, sir.